welcomes you to the following presentation of the National Football League. Madden Football is the home of the Super Bowl, and this historic matchup is brought to you by EA Sports. It's the Falcons and the Chiefs, and it's coming up next.
After hundreds of battles throughout the season, we finally determine a champion tonight, as EA Sports coverage of the NFL brings you the biggest game of them all, the Super Bowl. Up next, one team's name will join NFL immortality at the end of tonight's battle between the Atlanta Falcons and the Kansas City Chiefs. Joined by a former NFL quarterback up in the booth, Mr. Brock Heward. I'm Kate Scott. And Brock, you can brag if you'd like to, because I know you had quite the big arm in your days with the Huskies and the Seahawks in Seattle. Well, we've got a couple of quarterbacks here who also know how to push that football down the field.
Yeah, you got a couple QBs who are going to keep these defenses honest today, because the moment they get greedy in coverage or get too aggressive in the pocket, either of these quarterbacks can drop a dime, drop a deep throw right over him for big yardage, and maybe 6 points too.
A tradition started back in 1967 has now reached its diamond anniversary. And off we go in Super Bowl 60. This isn't even going to make the 20. The coverage team gets to him. Now after that return, we've got an injured player getting some assistance as we momentarily step aside. So their offense out now to get this game started. It's 1st and 10. Mahomes starting off with a throw. He's taking a shot on his... Oh, it's intercepted. What a start. That's Justin Simmons. Well, Brock, if the goal was to set the tone that you're going to be aggressive all game, I would say mission accomplished. But it'd be tough to connect on a lot of those against a defense that came ready to play.
Yeah, they were not caught off guard for a second, Kate. They know this offense likes to be aggressive, and dare I say, they may have been expecting that deep shot on the opening snap.
So here are the Falcons out on offense for their first drive. And leading them out is a master at overcoming adversity before and after being drafted 8th overall in 2024. Out of your alma mater, Washington, it's Michael Penix Jr.
And he doesn't have the advantage he usually does coming off a bye week. Both these teams came in here well-rested after a Sunday away. Of course, that means an extra week of prep work for this defense, too. So he's got his work cut out for him to find ways to attack them today.
They'll run it here with Bijan Robinson. And he's into the front for a gain of about 2.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
8 yards to go. Let's see how they approach this second down. Another carry for Robinson. And he'll have it down to the 44-yard line. Now after the run, we see some trainers headed out for an injured player who was shaken up. We need these 3 points. From the 44-yard line now, 1st and 10. Now a handoff to Algier. And they bring him down around the 34.
Okay, this is why coaches across all levels of football harp on the importance of good, fundamental tackling, not just to hear themselves talk. It's to make sure that when one of their guys has a chance to bring down a running back, they're able to do it and keep those plays from going any further.
In a good spot here, 2nd and inches. Now there's the flag. Looks like the jump came from the left side of the line.
Ball start.
One of the most common penalties in the sport, and the reaction, it's the same every time, Brock. Frustration from the coach as they get backed up 5 yards.
Still 2nd down.
Options are open here. It's 2nd and inches. They'll run here following the penalty. And he's tackled with the first down yardage.
That's a run that you'll take the result in the NFL every time. A nice play, a solid game, but it's also a run that you know, and you may come back to, because if you were that close to breaking off an explosive one, you really break the backs of a defense.
Play action. Here's Penix. Got a man. It's Drake London. And they have this down to the 11 before being marked down. It's a gain of 19 on the play. And the Falcons will have a first.
You know what I like about that, Kate? I like that they're not coming out slow. They're willing to go with some looks here that will yield big yardage down the field instead of just settling for dinking and dunking the ball.
To the line we go. They're set. 1st and 10. Slot man motioned over. Penix on 1st down. Well, the pressure nearly got to him, but still a good play defensively as that one falls incomplete.
You need to buy your receivers enough time to get open along the route, and your quarterback enough time to find and hit them with the throw. When the line doesn't hold up, incompletions follow.
On 2nd down, Robinson. And he's got a decent gain before being brought down. We'll get a stoppage now. Looks like we have someone banged up after that run in need of some attention. Third and 6 for them to figure out now. From the shotgun, Penix. He has the catch, but no, he can't get down in bounds. Oh, Brock, it was nearly a touchdown, but they're going to say it's incomplete.
Gosh, I love how the receiver creates space from the defender, and even more so the concentration to make the catch. What he didn't have was enough real estate to get his feet in and make an exciting completion.
The kick by Lutz is good, and that will get them on the board.
I never saw a play script that ended with a field goal. It was always a touchdown that you wanted. But that's 3 points, and it's enough to give them the lead.
Koo all lined up and ready to boot this one away. Brown with a return here. And the return sets them up just beyond their own 20. Now for the 2nd time, we get a look at this Kansas City offense. And it was a situation they prepared for, no doubt, Brock, but hopes that they wouldn't see. They're down early in the biggest game of the year.
Hey, listen, nobody said winning championships was easy. This is an early test of whether they've got the resiliency to win it all. And we know this. When that final second ticks off, most Super Bowl champions, they've been the most resilient players, too. Well, he was supposed to be the one who chipped away a few and got a new set of downs started right in rhythm. Instead, he's now forced to pick himself from behind the line thanks to a great effort defensively.
The 2nd down run by Pacheco. And he's tackled after gaining a handful. That's 5, it looks like, on the play. So now it's going to be 3rd and 8.
That run's not going to turn many heads, but at the end of the year, I promise you, if you average over 5 yards a run, you're going to be a Pro Bowler.
One of the tight ends motioning right. 3rd down, it's Mahomes. It's another first-half mistake. He's intercepted again. And the Falcons are going to have it. And he's going to hang on to that football. That's his first career interception. Okay, Brock, now back-to-back drives where they have picked him off. That's got to be a worrying trend for these coaches who know how integral the passing game is to their game plan and their success.
Those poker players, the best of them, when they figure out a tell, they know exactly how to beat their opponent. This defense right now, they're reading this quarterback like a book.
The Falcons taking the field for their second drive. And that interception has set them up beautifully inside the red. First and 10, a run to Robinson. He breaks the tackle, and he goes out approaching that 10-yard line. Solid 4-yard gain there, and now they've got 2nd and 6 coming up.
You know, this is an offense that will emphasize the ground game at different points of each and every contest. And as long as they can reliably get games like this, it's not going to change anytime soon.
2nd and 6 coming up here. We send a man in motion. Second down carry for Algier. And he only gets this one down to the 9. Give him 2 on the run. That's going to set him up with 3rd and 4.
You know, not a ton of yards, but still showing that commitment to the ground game. The type of run that keeps the defense from loading up in coverage and focusing entirely on that passing game.
Third and 4 coming up now. Penix here from the gun. This one's caught. And he's able to get it to the 2 before the stop. A nice gain of 8 there, and that brings them to 1st and goal.
You know, they call that the money down for a reason, because you're just simply not going to last long in the NFL if you don't convert a good portion of your 3rd downs. It's the money down. And nice to see them roll the dice and continue the series.
Oh, that's a tough one. Couldn't bring in the touchdown clean. It falls incomplete. It's going to be 2nd down.
Oh, that is such a bummer. A dropped touchdown right in the end zone. We're going to see how quickly he can flush this one. He better, because they got to make an impact later.
Robinson. And he runs it across. Touchdown. The Falcons pick it off and get points on the ensuing drive. It's a Bijan Robinson touchdown. Well, we all knew what was coming when they got into that goal line formation, didn't we, Brock? And they just pound the rock in for an old-school touchdown.
I just sometimes love that stuff. Nothing fancy, nothing cute. Here's our formation. You know we're running right at you, and we challenge you to stop us, and you can't.
Extra point by Koo is up and good. And the Falcons go up 10-zip here in the 1st. Koo all lined up and ready to boot this one away. From a couple yards deep, this is going to come out. This isn't even going to make the 20. The coverage team gets to him. The Chiefs are out once again. Their offense led by Patrick Mahomes. And Brock, they are not in the spot they want to be, but still plenty of game left. You don't want to let the setting cause an early overreaction and panic.
Yeah, you just can't overtry. And every bit of you wants to, every fiber of your being in this building right now, you want to perform, but you just can't overdo it. Get back in the rhythm and play your game. Well, that's a pretty similar result to a 1st down run play. Moves it forward, keeps you on schedule, and makes 2nd and 3rd down a whole lot easier to manage.
A counter give here to Pacheco. And he'll take it up to the 30 before being brought down. That's a pickup of 9. And it'll be 1st down, Kansas City. From the gun, it's Mahomes. That's caught by Hollywood Brown. And that's good yardage there with a new set of downs to boot. Now hang on, looks like somebody came out after that play a little shaken up. Not sure we saw exactly what happened, but he'll get some assistance now. They'll head up 1st and 10 from the 42. Play action, Mahomes. Has a man, it's Brown. Give him 32 on the play. And the Chiefs are going to have a first down.
You know, Kate, we often talk about flipping the field in special teams, right? A kick return, a good punt. Well, an explosive play like that does the exact same thing. Look at the difference in field position. By hitting on that shot, you've totally flipped the field and the tone of this drive.
Oh, no, they get him yet again. Picked by their rookie out of Florida State. 30. He's at the 10. And he's going to go. It's a pick six. Thrown at the depth where linebackers coming to play in coverage, partner. And sure enough, one of them jumps it and takes it to the house.
You say that. You know what I think about? I think about the depth finder on my fishing boat. You're absolutely right. This is where these linebackers love to lurk and could do some serious damage.
Coup on now for the extra point. The point after splits the uprights. And the Falcons take a 3-possession lead. A quick chance at redemption after that pick six as it's sent away. And he opts not to bring this one out, so they're going to enjoy. Field position from the 30. The Kansas City offense back out there and set to go. And they didn't have much time to recover from that pick six. Need short memories here as they head back out. 1st and 10 now from the 30. It gives to Pacheco to start the drive. And the defense gets there to force a small loss.
This is one of those plays that I wish we had the huddle mic'd up, Kate, because I can assure you that offensive line in their own way is telling that running back, sorry, we did not give you any chance.
All right, here we go. 2nd down. Right back to Pacheco. And they'll bundle this up after a 4-yard gain. Braylon Trice there to meet him. A gain of 4 for them. That sets up 3rd and 7.
You know, Kate, these are some of the little hidden plays in a game. Right? Doesn't look like a whole lot on the stat sheet, but A, it gets you good yardage. B, it sets up your play action. And C, most importantly, keeps that defense guessing.
And it's incomplete, and that's going to bring up 4th down.
Well covered on that play. Really not a large window for him to sneak that throw in.
Kansas City sends out its punt team. Deep for the Falcons, Ray McLeod. And a fair catch made without incident, just inside the 25. We don't get a return out of that punt. And the Falcons will take over. They're out and set, 1st and 10. Drive begins with a run. It's Robinson, who swarms in the middle. This gets maybe a yard. Stopped on the play by big Chris Jones. Manages just a yard on 1st down. Now it's going to be 2nd and 9.
I think one thing you learn, Kate, when you transition from college to the NFL, not every run is going to be a big play. Some of them, well, they're just destined to end in a minimal gain, and some of them will set up that critical play action for later.
Completes some mustard on that throw to Bijan. And he's going to be out of bounds just before reaching the 30.
That's a defense's goal, right, Kate? Just get us to 3rd down so we can have a chance to get off the field. And that was a good adjustment on that stop in particular. when the back ended up being the target, and they were able to keep him short of the sticks.
Penix on third down. Has him on the quick hitter. And he's up to the 35-yard line as they reel him in. That one gains 7. And it's good for an Atlanta first down.
That's what we call situational football. You spend all week working on your nickel passing game package to take advantage of third downs just like that.
Here's Algier on first down. He's only going to manage to get back to the line. Trent McDuffie getting there for the stop. Call it no gain on that run, and they face 2nd and 10.
So close to a big loss of yards for those guys up front. 1 second sooner, and they got a tackle behind the line. But a stop to celebrate nonetheless.
An option give to Robinson. And the defense is all over this one for a big loss.
I know from the position of the quarterback, Kate, sometimes you hand that ball, you put it in the belly of the running back, and you send him right into the teeth of a buzzsaw. You can feel it from the jump, and that call from the defense, well, it came at the perfect time.
Penix facing a 3rd and long. That one going to go against the D. He got too aggressive to try and stop that play, and they tag him for pass interference. They got the interference call on 3rd down, and that keeps this drive going with a new set of downs. Running it after the penalty. And he runs into a wall there. Multiple defenders ready to stop him cold at the line. No progress on 1st down, and that'll bring up 2nd and 10. Motioning the tight end now. Penix working from the gun. Got a man, it's London. And this is marked down right along that 40-yard line. They come through with a nice gain there. Gain of 10, 1st down.
I'm sure coach and play caller doesn't mind making the job a little bit easier. You know, play calling's a lot simpler and easier when you count on the offense to move the chains on those early downs.
That's incomplete left side.
You really want those throws to be like clockwork for your offense. Every team needs to hit passes in that short to intermediate range to effectively move the ball.
So after the incompletion, here comes the 2nd down call. They send him left out of the slot. From the gun, it's Robinson. And he's caught behind the line for a loss.
His goal is pretty clear, Kate. Crash forward and then crash inside. Set that edge, but if you can come inside and bury that runner before it gets started, all the better.
This drive in some serious trouble. It's 3rd and 12. So Super Bowl 60, a quarter of the way done. 17-0 is our score. More from Santa Clara coming up. Enough waiting, we're back, and it's time to resume play here in Super Bowl 60 from Santa Clara. They'll need a big play to continue a nice drive. It's 3rd and very long. They go play action. Here's Penix. He puts some juice on a deep throw down the middle. First time this game they've looked to him. And now they're staring at 4th and long. You go middle of the field against zone coverage, Brock. You know this firsthand. You are throwing into rush hour. And there aren't a lot of easy completions to be found in that part of the field.
Yeah, and a lot of those throws, Kate, you're signing your guy up to take some sort of hit. It's on you to protect your guys. Credit that defense for flying around and making the play.
And this one's going to approach the 10, but looks like it's down right at the 13-yard line. The Kansas City offense set to take the field. And coming off a 3-and-out, Brock, they really need to build some momentum from the ground as they try to get on that scoreboard here. And the drive will start out with a 1st and 10. They fake the handoff. Now Mahomes. He beams one deep right up. He's got it deep downfield. At the 20. And he's going to score. Touchdown, Kansas City. The Chiefs fighting back and shaving 6 off that lead. That score was less about the throw, although it was good, partner, but it was more about getting it to somebody who knew exactly what to do with it.
Well, Kate, it's a good thing the touchdown shows up on both their stat sheets, because sometimes, well, it's quarterback who delivers, and sometimes it's the effort after the catch. It really makes the magic happen.
Now Harrison Butker for the point after. Right down the middle, it's good. And the Chiefs cut the lead down to 10. That lead trimmed just a bit, down to 10 points now as the kick is up and away. On the return, here's Ray McCloud. He's got a lane up past the 30. And that nearly got him to midfield. He's out of bounds just a yard or 2 short. Here's the Falcon offense headed out. They didn't add to their lead last time out, so they punted it away, but still ahead and able to add to it here. The Falcons in good field position here as they start out 1st and 10. Here's Robinson up the middle. Oh, what a stiff arm! And he'll take it past the midfield stripe and start the push into Chiefs territory. Give him 4 that time, so 6 to go on 2nd down.
That is just a good, solid run right there. I know, it's pretty basic commentary, but sometimes football can be basic. It keeps you on schedule, that kind of yards per carry, and you move the sticks.
And he's only going to get down to the 47 on a short gain. They pick up 1 on the run. Need more, though. That takes him to 3rd and 5.
Hey, we know running the ball in the NFL is hard, and that play pretty indicative of it. Here's the key, though. At the end of the game, those type of plays got to be in the minority, and the majority have got to do some damage.
3rd down from the gun. It's into the hands of Mooney. And he has it to the 42 before they make the stop. Penix hurrying his guys to the line. The Falcons spend the first of their 3 timeouts. And they'll have 2 left to work with here in the first half. Offense staying out there. It's 4th and 1. Running for it. Here's Algier. Flies past the 1st, inside the 30. And they finally get to him at the 15. What a play on 4th down. They get the first after a gain of 27.
Those outside runs so critical for running back, quarterback, O-line to hit their targets. They got a target area to expose that defense and make the most of it. And that offense just put on display some teaching tape for it.
All right, set now. 1st and 10. Running right, it's McClellan. And they beat him to the edge. That run stopped back at the line. No gain there that time, and it's 2nd and 10.
Where one defender failed, well, his buddy was there to swarm to the ball and make that play just as it gets to the line of scrimmage.
Throwing off the play fake here. Rolling out to his left. Cut near the goal line. And he'll be taken down at the last possible moment. He's at the 1. 14 yards on a nice play there, and it gives them 1st and goal.
You know, Kate, you'll find teams go to this crossing route concept sometimes a dozen times a game. A lot of times it's for shorter yardage, but sometimes teams break in the right coverage for a much bigger impact play, just like that.
Going jumbo set on this 1st and goal. Algier does not get in. His push is stopped just short of that goal line.
Hey, I get it on 1st and goal, right? A lot of teams like to be conservative and limit risk. Even if a run is stopped short, you still got 2, sometimes 3 downs to play with.
Again, it's Algier. And this time he gets it done. Touchdown! The Falcons make it a 16-point ball game. Took a couple of runs into that wall before they finally punched it across for the score.
Well, that defensive front, you know they were dialed up to make a stand, but it was going to be a challenge to make another 2 stops even after that one. That crack formed in the wall, and it burst through for a touchdown.
Koo with the extra point. And the Falcons take a 3-possession lead. Koo all lined up and ready to boot this one away. He's going to return it from a yard or 2 deep. Only manages to get this back to the 20 before he's taken down. The Chiefs and Rashee Rice ready for a new series on offense. Well, Brock, it only took them 1 play to reach the end zone last drive. They might have to work a little bit harder this time out. Drive starts out with a 1st and 10. Out of the gun, it's Mahomes. Kelsey makes the catch. What a hit! He gets flattened to the ground.
Every once in a while, it's fine to be conservative on 1st down, especially when you get enough to stay on schedule and get a little something coming out of it, too.
Running up the middle, Pacheco. And he's still looking for the play that sparks the ground game as that one stopped for a loss.
What was supposed to move the chains, or at least make 3rd down easier to handle instead? Well, did the exact opposite here, Kate. It now makes this 3rd down a whole lot trickier to figure out.
They come to the line here, and this is 3rd and 6. Operating from the gun, here's Mahomes. Complete beyond the marker. And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a 1st down. This one goes for an even 25 yards. And it'll be 1st down, Kansas City.
From a great throw to a nice route and catch to moving the chains, there wasn't a whole lot not to like about that amazing play.
Mal Gilmore just sat there. It's the Chiefs effect.
A yard shy of midfield. Timeout called by Atlanta. That's going to be its 2nd. They're down to their final 1 in this half. First and 10 from a yard shy of midfield. They'll give this up the middle to Pacheco. And he'll cross the 50 and start pushing onto the opposing side of the field. Give him a few yards on that run. It's 2nd and 7.
You know, Kate, I like to call these body blows. Body blows. You got to be committed to running the football. Even if it doesn't move the chains, I guarantee you that wear and tear will pay dividends later.
And they had that one contained right at the line. Troy Anderson that time with the tackle. Stuck to the ground, but nothing gained that time, and it brings up 3rd and 7.
Made it all look so simple, didn't he? That linebacker sorting right through the traffic, finding the runner. That's instincts come to life.
Throw on 3rd down. Has his man. It's Pacheco. And they get there to take him down right around the 41. That's good for 7 yards. And the Chiefs are going to have a 1st down.
Just get this guy touches. I don't care how, I don't care when. Just find unique ways to get this running back the ball, and over time, he's going to make you pay.
On 1st and 10, here's Mahomes. This one finds Kelsey. And he's taken down at the 30. Give him an even 10 yards on the play. And it'll be 1st down, Kansas City.
I love throwing on first down. And when you see a first down pass just like that, it's taking advantage of a matchup you plan for, and you go out and execute.
Completes this one to Rice. And they've got him down near the red zone at the 22.
That is the epitome of staying on schedule. That kind of completion right there on first down. Well, it opens up the entirety of the playbook for second down. With third and short in your back pocket, you can get even more aggressive and take that shot.
Nice spot here for the offense. It's 2nd and 1. Again, Mahomes to throw. Pass is caught at the 9. And he's going to be tackled, but still all the way down to the 6. That one goes for 15, and now they're going to have 1st and goal.
Well, that is pretty darn impeccable timing between the two. They hit a curl route of that length. It takes great anticipation and precision by the quarterback, and the receiver on the other end finishing it, doing his job.
Back to the air, Mahomes. Almost had 6, but can't find him in the end zone. Incomplete. Thought he had a touchdown there. So now it'll be 2nd and goal.
Quarterbacks, well, they're a lot like sharpshooters in the NBA. Sometimes they're just going to miss. You got to shake it off and keep on firing.
So after the incomplete pass, here's 2nd and goal. Throwing again, Mahomes. And he's going to score. Touchdown, Kansas City. The Chiefs fighting back and shaving 6 off that lead. Travis Kelce, the touchdown. When you reach the status that he has around the league, Brock, well, we all at this point expect him to be making plays like this when he's targeted down near the end zone.
Yeah, I think the best thing I can say about this dude is he makes it look easy a lot of the time. And this game, trust me, is never easy.
What's our nerf now or now?
Well, he plays this position.
Butker to try the point after. Extra point sent right down the middle. Chiefs cut the lead down to 10. That lead trimmed just a bit, down to 10 points now as the kick is up and away. This one's fielded at the 4-yard line. Returns looking good so far. And a great return has the offense just a touch shy of midfield as they start this drive. The Falcons with their offense back out there as Tyler Algier returns to the field. And after the impressive drive we just witnessed, you gotta imagine that they are hoping to respond with something similar.
Yeah, and I don't love to use the word can't, right? But this can't be a 3-and-out for this offense right here. They got to give their defense a chance to catch their breath and turn some of the momentum in the building.
And he drives this across midfield and down into enemy territory. It's a solid 7-yard pickup on 1st down. Now they're going to have 2nd and 3. Penix here from the gun. Throw reeled in by London. And he's taken down at the 30. While that play was going on, we see that one of their teammates shaken up on the play. Not quite sure what happened, but they're out there to tend to him. First and 10 now from the 30. They send the tight end in motion. Now a handoff to McClellan. It is charged towards the line. That's right around 3 yards.
Hey, not a bad play by any means, but there's room for more, and they know it.
2nd down now, 7 to go. From the 27. Catch made over the middle. They'll get 14 yards and a new set of downs.
I think my favorite part was the magic he worked after the catch. The way he took the completion and made so much more out of it by adding all the extra yardage.
And they've got themselves another 1st and 10. Now Algier running behind center. And he's only able to power this forward for about 3 yards. We're at the 2-minute warning of a high-scoring game so far. My goodness. It's the Falcons with a 2nd and 7. Shotgun snap, a give to Robinson. And it's a game down to the 5-yard line. Call it 4 yards, and they're set up with a manageable 3rd and 2.
You know, these are the kind of runs, Kate, that a balanced game plan and a balanced offense is built on. It gets you good yardage, it sets up your play action, and it keeps that defense honest.
Here's a counter give to Robinson. And they've got him behind the line for a big loss. The Chiefs signal for a timeout. That's going to be their first. As they'll get together and discuss with 4th down coming up. So now on is Younghoe Koo for the Falcons field goal. A very short kick here from the right hash. The kick by Lutz is good. And that pushes the lead up to 13.
Okay, one of the areas that kickers and quarterbacks are similar, they want to get no better way to feel good and get into that rhythm and start a game 2 for 2 as a kicker.
Koo all lined up and ready to boot this one away. And he opts not to bring this one out, so they're going to enjoy some good starting field position from the 30. The Chiefs offense set to take over again. They're trailing, but there's enough time, Brock, that they could get a scoring drive to attack that here before the break. 1st and 10 now from the 30. From the gun, it's Mahomes. He finds Kelsey running the slant. And he'll get it up near the 38-yard line before going down. Here's 2nd and 2. That's complete. Here's Brown. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains. Timeout taken by Kansas City. It's 2nd. And they still have one in their pocket for what's left of this half. 1st down throw, Mahomes. Finds his man Rice. Touchdown, Kansas City! The Chiefs make it a 1-score game before halftime. I love plays like this, Brock. Sometimes you just gotta... Show me what you got, man. Show off those wheels, and he did just that.
Yeah, beauty in simplicity, right?
Yep.
Now, when you run that fly route, you got to win right from the jump. And you got to protect yourself from the sideline, too. Don't get pushed to the boundary. Give your quarterback room to throw it up, and you can find pay dirt.
So they tag him for roughing the kicker. And now this kickoff's going to come from the 50. Let's see if they loft in and try to stick him deep. So here's the kickoff, Brock. Just 6 points now separating our teams. And that one flies right on past the end zone. Didn't make an effort to hit the landing area at all. So they're going to gift them a drive starting at the 30. The Falcons and this running back headed back out for a new series. Ooh, he got hit as he was throwing, and unsurprisingly, it falls incomplete. 2nd down coming up. Takes off right out of the read option. And he won't salvage that. It's a loss on the play.
It's easy for me to say up here in the friendly confines of the booth, Kate, but that was not the right read. And you hate seeing him absorb yet another hit at the end of the play. You never want him taking unnecessary shots throughout this game.
And he has a decent gain on what's going to be the final play of the half. That's halftime in Super Bowl 60 from Santa Clara. As we hear from Jonathan Coachman over in Orlando with our EA Sports Halftime Report.
All right, Kate, thanks very much. And what a season this has been, and it is nearing a conclusion. You guys enjoy the show out there. We'll get it back out to you, too, in just a moment. It was Tyler Algier with a solid performance in that first half of action. He had a touchdown run that helped get his guys this halftime lead.
As always, a hat tip to Coach for his hard work during the break, as we're happy to welcome y'all back to the start of our 3rd quarter.
Gilmore won't cover. Rashee Rice can't be tackled.
Returning it. And he's brought down just inside the 25 on the return. The Falcons back out on offense. Their running back headed out once again. They've certainly had no issues scoring, but their opponents have been right there with them, so they could really use some more points on this drive. They'll get this drive started. 1st and 10. Robinson on the inside give. And he's able to manage a couple on that run.
You know, they got some positive yards. That's a good thing. But too many plays like that, it just is too hard to pile together, get first downs against the better defenses in this league.
8 yards to go. Let's see how they approach this 2nd down. Here's Penix. He'll get this complete to Pitts. And he's up to the 35-yard line as they reel him in. A 9-yard gain and good for a 1st down.
That's just great instincts. Go air it out on 2nd down rather than just play conservative and run it. They hit a weak point in the coverage and don't need to worry about 3rd down at all.
Pitts brings it in. And he finds space for about a 3-yard gain. Drew Tranquil brings him to the ground.
He's just one of those guys, Kate. Even when he's not open, he's still a target thanks to that physicality and his ability to just play bully ball. They don't like forcing into coverage, but sometimes when you got a bully like him that can create space, you just find a way to get him the ball.
And he's able to get back to the line, but that is all. No gain on the play, and it brings up 3rd and 7.
I know these DNs love to get to the quarterback. I know that sacks many times equals a bigger payday, but doing the dirty work, playing the run well, that's what the best of the ends do in this league.
Third down, it's Penix. Got a man, it's London. And he'll be brought down a step or two shy of midfield. They're going to mark him at the 48. They come through with a nice gain of 10 and a 1st down.
You're not going to last long in the National Football League if you don't convert a good chunk of your 3rd downs. Nice find there to continue the series.
1st and 10, ball set up at the 48. Now a handoff to Algier. And he'll take it past the midfield stripe and start the push into Chiefs territory. It's a 4-yard pickup, and that's going to bring up 2nd and 6.
You know, that's a good run right there to keep the offense on schedule. If he can average that type of yards per carry, this guy's going to be more than all right with letting him lead the show.
2nd down carry for Algier. And he'll cross the 50 and start pushing onto the opposing side of the field. They got 2 yards there, and that leaves them with 3rd down and 5. From the shotgun, Penix. That one's complete over the middle. And he's able to reach the 40 on that play. He manages a gain of 8 there. And the Falcons will have a 1st.
Sure seems like he knew exactly what he wanted, and he got it, going right where he wanted to with the ball off the snap.
New slated downs to approach here from the 40. First and 10, a run to Robinson. And he's into the front for a gain of about 2. Eight yards to go. Let's see how they approach this 2nd down. From the 38. Into the hands of Pitts. And he takes it inside the 35 before heading out.
There's no negatives ever on a grade sheet for a completion, but that's one of those situations. If you're going to take a risk and throw an out route, you'd sure like to see a little bit more yardage gained.
Chance to move the chains here on 3rd and 4. Penix. It's into the hands of Mooney. And that'll be enough for the first as they touch him down.
It sure seemed like he knew exactly where he was going with that right off the snap.
They'll keep this drive moving and come to the line for 1st and 10. Now the give for Bijan. And he drives into a pile of defenders and is stopped right at the line. Call it no gain on that run, and they face 2nd and 10.
You want to see the term read and react to the little video in the football dictionary? That's it.
2nd and 10, need to get some positive yardage here. They go play action. Here's Penix. Right side, reeled in by Pitts. And he gets it forward, is still about a yard out of that. That's George Karlaftis who got there for the stop.
Quarterbacks will look for their tight end short in just about any situation. They take away the deeper options. Well, there's their consistent source of positive yardage, the trusty tight end.
So a tough spot now. This is 3rd and 9. Penix working from the gun. On the move. And they get to him as he was trying to make something happen. And the defense comes through to back him up ahead of 4th down.
Kate, I've seen a one-step drop. I've seen a 3, a 5, a 7. Some of the boots and play actions get more depth, but a 20-step drop? That's not going to cut it. Except for this defense, it just adds a whole bunch of negative yards to that play.
And this kick is good. He needed to get all of it there, and he did. And that'll make it a 2-score game.
So many of these players on the field, Kate, they just strive for consistency, but not the kickers. They strive for perfection, and so far, he's just that.
Koo all lined up and ready to boot this one away. Return starts from the goal line. And he'll break the 15, but not get much further. Tough field position to start this one out. The Chiefs headed back out on offense. Their quarterback returning to the field now. And I don't think we can really call these highlights, partner. Shall we just call them replays as we re-examine his performance so far in this one? 3 interceptions mixed in among his work. It's really limited a lot of what he's been able to do out there. Offense ready to begin this drive. 1st and 10. Operating from the gun, here's Mahomes. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose, incomplete. Tough one to retain through that hit. And now it's 2nd down.
Well, that was almost one of those nice chunk plays you like to see in the NFL, Kate, before he was able to recover and provide the hit and ultimately dislodge the football. You like to see that physical edge and scrappiness to contest any kind of shot plays down the field.
And he found some running room for a nice gain. A solid 8-yard gain there, and now they're going to have 3rd and 2.
So much to like about that run, Kate, particularly what he was able to get out of it. The defense, I think, feels a little fortunate they were able to track him down before an even bigger run and crossing that 1st down marker.
Short yardage situation here. It's 3rd and 2. To the air, Mahomes. And even on 3rd down, he sees no choice other than to get rid of it. Not the play they wanted. It's going to be 4th down. Now we see after that play, one of the Falcons having some trouble out there. They'll head out to look at him. The Chiefs bringing out their punt team. And this will be his 2nd effort of the contest. He sends this away, and oh, this is going to be a field flipper. Punt meets him at the 28. And he gets his guys a few yards before they bring him down on the return. The visitors and running back Bijan Robinson getting set to begin another drive. And unsurprisingly, Brock, a great day on the scoreboard so far for him. Has him with the advantage as we move through this 3rd quarter. It's a new set of downs for him at the 32. Play action. Here's Penix. Makes the grab in bounds left side. They touch him down, but a great pickup, and it's good for a first.
Part of the reason I leave you pregame, Kate, and get down to that field and watch these guys throw and catch is I want to see their timing. I want to see their anticipation. That is picture perfect right there. A crossing route thrown that quickly tells me these two are on the same page.
Only one play in, Brock, and this drive already to midfield. Now we're on with Robinson. And this almost ended worse, but he gets a yard out of this. Drew Tranquil brings him to the ground. Just a gain of 1, and that brings up 2nd and 9.
The only thing I could say positive about the execution of that play is at least he didn't go backwards.
Here we go, 2nd and 9. Rolling left, buying some time. He takes it himself. It's a gain of 12 there. And it's good for an Atlanta first down.
You know, these are the type of plays that really get an offense going. This is a chance for QB to inspire the guys around him. Calling his own number, carrying his teammates to a first down on that big run. That inflates an offense, and it can suck the wind out of that defense.
Penix on first down. Quick slant into the hands of Pitts. And he's able to drive this to the 29 before the stop.
Good luck defending that short yardage slant. Just not going to happen. There's a reason this is a go-to play for just about any quarterback in every situation.
From the 29. Finds his target, Robinson. And they've got him down near the red zone at the 22. That one gains 7. And the Falcons will have a first.
Translatable skills. That's what you call it. So effective as a runner, but those same traits that make him a great runner, adept at getting those yards, well, he translates it now as a receiver in the open field.
Has him on the quick hitter. And they get this down to the 10-yard line before going down. That's a gain of 13, and it sets him up with 1st and goal.
That is what elite offenses are all about. Why worry about 3 downs when you need only 1? Move the chains in one play and keep driving that defense backwards.
From the red zone now. And oh, he got it! Interception! Leo Chanel makes the play.
Well, that's it right there. That's the resilience and the mental toughness that every coach wants to see from his defense. Not a great spot for him. Backed up close enough that they're going to get shots taken in the end zone. But instead of collapsing under pressure, they rose up and they created the takeaway.
The Chiefs offense out to take over. And he's been the victim of 3 interceptions already in this game, Brock. Passing lanes kind of reminding me of LA traffic. Pretty hazardous throughout this game.
Yeah, just a mess and nowhere to go. And it's an awful place both on the highway and
The left outside receiver is always supposed to be square. Now he changes it to the right.
No gimmies. It's a real testament to the work this secondary has done to prepare for this matchup.
A counter give here to Pacheco. And the defense is all over this one for a big loss.
This is one of those situations, Kate, where I watch the body language of the running back because it'd be very easy for him to raise his hands up, look to the sideline in his O-line and go, what am I supposed to do there? There was nothing, no time at all to try and escape and react. Instead, it goes backwards.
They fake the handoff. Now Mahomes. He's got him. That's Pacheco. And here's another stop made right at the line. Nice back-to-back reps from this defense. Hard to believe, but just 1 quarter left in our season. We're through 3 in Super Bowl 60. The Chiefs have it and hopefully have some points too, ready to salvage their title hopes. Let's see what they went with on third down. Out of the gun, it's Mahomes. Oh, brother, it's another interception. Jesse Bates in to pick it off. And the Falcons take over once again after forcing his 4th interception of the night. Well, Brock, if you like defense, you are loving what you're seeing right now. Consecutive drives that have ended in interceptions. It's become a real defensive battle.
Well, let's see here, Kate. We got 1, we got 2. Do I hear a 3rd interception in a row? I'll tell you this right now. These defenders, they are squashing that thought the defenders are offensive guys in bad hands because they're making it happen, taking the ball away.
They're out and set, 1st and 10. Here's a give to Robinson. And they make the stop as that play reaches the 14-yard line. That's an 11-yard pickup, and it gives them the 1st down.
To play running back in this league, well, you've got to have tremendous vision. We saw it twice. Once to find the lane upfield, and then to get to space and break off some extra yards.
1st down, and they go right back to him. And all he can get is 1 yard. Ran that right into the defensive front.
Well, no springing a big play on that one. It's just going to simply be used as a setup play, whether that's another run or eventually what I love, setting up a play-action pass off that counter action.
Here's a handoff for Algier. And he has it down to the 8-yard line on the play. It'll be a gain of 5. They still need 4 on 3rd down. Penix here from the gun. He's got it! He'll be touchdown short of the marker, so 4th down coming up.
Those kind of completions are so frustrating, Kate. It's like a putt. You got it on line, you feel good about it's going in the hole, but you never want to leave it short.
They'll run it with Robinson. Only 1 yard, but when all you need is an inch or 2, Brock, that'll still move the chains.
Not trying to do too much there. Short yardage situation. Just make sure you get to the marker and reset those chains.
They'll break the huddle and come up on 1st and goal. Throwing off the play fake here. And he's into the end zone for an Atlanta touchdown. The Falcons could lock away the win as they make it a 15-point game. Kyle Pitts with a touchdown. No hesitation on that throw. He got the guy he wanted right away, and he got it to him for the touchdown.
You know, it's great, Kate, to draw up plays that have all sorts of different options, but it's even better when you don't have to get to your second read. His first broke open just like they planned, and that's 6 in the end.
Now the Falcons offense staying on the field, lining up to go for 2. He's throwing for it. And he has it inside the end zone. That's going to add 2 to their lead here late. Well, he just caught them the touchdown, Brock. Defense obviously aware of him as they line up for 2. How did they lose him? How did they get it right back to him for the conversion?
Because he's that good. In moments like this, Kate, it's not even about the play, it's about the player. And when you got a player of this caliber, you find every way to get it to him. And just because he scored the touchdown doesn't mean you don't go right back to that well. I love it.
Only manages to get this back to the 20 before he's taken down. This offense headed back to the field, led by their receiver. And you know that interception is in the back of their minds as they head back out there now. And the drive will start out with a 1st and 10. They'll motion a tight end left. Throwing on first down, Mahomes. This one finds Kelsey. And he's short of the first after a mild gain.
That's what you call efficiency. Exactly what you're looking for on first down. Textbook. It sets up second and very manageable, and then creates that space if you want to take a shot downfield.
After a good pickup, they've got 2nd and 4. From the gun, it's Mahomes. That pass is complete to Kelsey. And that's good yardage with a new set of downs.
Nice to see that connection, that chemistry working between the two of them.
New set of downs for him at the 38. They send one of the tight ends in motion right. First down throw, Mahomes. Completed over the middle. And they'll make the stop up at the 46-yard line. After a good pickup, they're set up with 2nd and short. Again, Mahomes to throw. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And that pushes them back. 3rd down coming up.
It's pretty impressive, isn't it? They built this type of lead for themselves because that's actually, Kate, their first sack of the game. And that's why smart front offices and complete teams build a well-rounded roster. That way, if a core component like the pass rush today isn't there, well, the other areas of the team pick each other up.
3rd down, it's Mahomes. That's caught for the first. And he's going to be brought down after reaching the 43. They get 20 yards out of the play and move the chains.
I'm not sure how this defense let that guy slip through him like that. On 3rd down, nonetheless, he took that snap as an opportunity. Man, did he make an impact play.
Off play action, it's Mahomes. Kelsey makes the catch. And they're going to haul him down a step before the 30, right at the 31. They'll move the chains after that pickup of 12.
When you see play action, do all you can to get your eyes to the tight end, because that's their bread and butter. That play action gives him time off the line, helps chip a rusher, or even helps sell that fake. And then when he releases, he gets out, he gets some leverage, he gets to that edge.
He takes a pop, and the ball comes out. Oh, but the fumble goes out of bounds. Whew, close call there. It goes as a gain of 19 yards. And the Chiefs are going to have a first down. Throwing again, Mahomes. Looking touchdown, but can't connect. And that throw doesn't lead to 6. So that brings up 2nd down. Tough to blame him for that drop, Brock. Even if it would have been a touchdown, that was a great effort defensively, timing that hit, keeping them from hitting the end zone.
Reaction and burst. You get in the red zone defensively, you'll hear it all the time. You cannot wait. You've got to react. And then you got to burst. And that defender does a tremendous job of breaking that.
And that is caught. It's a Kansas City touchdown. The Chiefs get it back to within 2 possessions. Xavier Worthy, the touchdown. If you're going to complete that one successfully, Brock, you need the perfect throw, just the right touch, and you also need a guy who can go up and get it just like that.
Yeah, need to be able to muscle somebody off the ball.
Rush coming off the edge, and they block it! Ooh, and I think he envisioned this one going all the way back for 2, but they're able to track him down.
Now Gilmore just sat there. It's the Chiefs' effect. Swats are nerfed now. Gilmore won't cover, Rashee Rice can't be tackled. The left outside receiver is always supposed to be square. Now he changes it to the right. The chat is bugged now.
So making sure you get your kicker right and that special teams unit right, that's going to be hugely important here down the road.
Here's 1st and 10 from the 34. Drive begins with a run.
GG so far.
And that tackle stops him after a solid gain. Solid 4-yard gain there, and now they've got 2nd and 6 coming up.
They'll come away happy getting that type of output on most run plays. It's a sign, well, they're getting some good push up front, and this running back is seeing the lanes and paying them off.
2nd and 6 coming up here. From the 39. Getting out to his left. He's keeping it. And he slides down with enough to pick up that first. Give him 11 yards, Brock, and a fresh set of downs.
You know, Kate, back in the day, we had a slip and slide at practice for moments just like that. Actually practicing how to slide and get out of harm's way. Nice gain on the play, and denied that defense yet another chance to take a shot on him.
Here's Algier on 1st down. And that carry only nets 1 on the plunge up the gut.
Okay, this is why you got to be careful to just run it always on 1st down. You got to break your tendencies. The casual fan, well, that casual fan knew what was coming, but more importantly, this defensive front did too.
Throwing Penix. Into traffic, complete. And he's brought down after pushing to that 35-yard line. It's a pickup of 14 yards as the chains reset.
Move the chains! Gotta move them chains! Build momentum and keep that defense on its heels.
They're set up at the 35 now. Play action, here's Penix. It was there, but he couldn't hang on. That's incomplete. That's one he knows he should have had. And we'll see what they do here on 2nd down.
You know, I'm not sure if he was hearing footsteps or just had a surprise break in concentration. So unusual to see one dropped unless there's a hit involved.
Couldn't connect on 1st. It's 2nd down. Throwing for the pistol, Penix. He's on the move. And he doesn't see a window he likes, so he just got rid of that one. And then brings up 3rd down.
Well, discretion, the better part of valor in a lot of cases. Rather than force something with no one open or risk a turnover, he wisely just threw it away.
So after that prior incompletion, we've got 3rd down. And again, it's Penix. Able to hit Robinson, complete. And he's able to drive this to the 29 before the stop.
You know, I like the completion. You never turn down a completion. That's just not the right throw to make in that spot to move the chains.
The kick by Lutz is good. And that extends their lead to 14.
Those 3 points could go a long way to securing this W. Makes it a lot more comfortable knowing the other side's got to score a couple touchdowns now. A touchdown to field goal's not going to get it done anymore.
Koo all lined up and ready to boot this one away. Return starts from the goal line. And he's brought down 20 on an uneventful return. Offense heading out now for the Chiefs. And after watching their passing attack take them the length of the field last drive, Brock, I expect we're probably going to see a heavy dose of the aerial attack again here. First and 10, it's Mahomes. And a man is there to knock that away.
Read and react, read and react, read and react. Got to read where the quarterback's eyes are going. You got to react as he begins to throw to get to a spot and knock it away.
No dice on that prior pass. Here's 2nd down. They bring a tight end in motion right. Operating from the gun. Here's Mahomes. Finds him over the middle. And they take him down at the 24-yard line.
Sometimes when you're just looking to move it forward, get some small yards on the throw, quarterback's best friend, security blanket. And when it's a big old tight end, that's an extra bonus.
3rd and 4 coming up now. Throwing is Mahomes. On target to Worthy. And he'll get it up near the 38-yard line before going down. Mahomes on 1st and 10. To the left and hauled in by Kelsey. And he pushes this down to the 42 before going down. The Falcons spend the first of their 3 timeouts. And they still have 2 to work with in this final quarter.
You know, it sure seems like he knew exactly where he was going with that before the snap. That's a pre-snap decision that led to a post-snap first down.
Back to the air, Mahomes. Wiley hauls it in. And he's brought down at about that 27-yard line. Moving quickly, trying to get set again. A tight end in motion now. Pass complete to Wiley. And they stop him. He's marked down along that 18-yard line. Another throw for Mahomes. And that was probably their last gasp. It's intercepted. Picked off by A.J. Terrell. And the Falcons will get it back with some time to work with. We've reached the 2-minute warning. Drive starts out with a 1st and 10. Here's Robinson up the middle. And he won't get anything there. Several defenders nearby to hold him up. Second and 10. Need to get some positive yardage here. Another carry for Robinson. And he'll get it up near the 38-yard line before going down. No surprises here. Defense quick to stop that clock. We've got 1:53 left in this game. New set of downs for him at the 38. Going to the ground again on 1st. And that carry gets him up to the 44 on a solid gain. Now whistles and a timeout taken quickly by the defense. 1:50 left to go. After a good pickup, they've got 2nd and 4. A give to Algier on the inside handoff. And they've got him behind the line for a big loss.
Now might be a good spot to remind everybody, about for the 1000th time, how much better athletes these D tackles are today, Kate. A decade or 2 ago, they just ate up space. Now, they eat up running backs.
3rd down, it's Penix. That one's complete to London. And the tackle's made just beyond midfield at the 48. It's a pickup of 11. And it's good for an Atlanta first down.
They like to say it's about the Jimmies and the Joes. I think that's about the X's and the O's. That's a well-drawn-up completion that nets them a first down.
Victory formation here. Looks like they're going to take a knee on first down. Their whole season has led to this moment. He takes a knee. Let the celebration begin.
Nothing left to do now, Kate, but celebrate on one side and watch on hopelessly from the other. What a hard-fought effort to get to this spot, and now you can enjoy the victory.
Let's go out. Rise up, champs.
Is being held in Atlanta tonight. The Falcons have just won the Super Bowl.
(18-0)
The commissioner of the NFL, Roger Goodell, ready to hand the Lombardi Trophy to the Atlanta Falcons, champions of Super Bowl 60. So for our entire crew here at EA Sports, for my partner Brock Heward and myself, that's going to do it on another fantastic NFL season. We cannot wait to catch you all again in the fall. I'm Kate Scott. Wherever and however you've been watching, please get home safe tonight, everybody. Good night from Santa Clara.